everyone, welcome to Intercast Lab. I'm your host Deepika. Welcome back again with yet another most interesting topic, AIoT. AI combines the power of AI technology into the functionality of IoT systems. To talk on this, we have the esteemed speaker on the show today, Mr. Kamal Ruparelia. Hi, sir.
Hey Deepika, pleasure to be here. Another exciting episode.
Right. So everyone is talking about AI and IoT and the emerging technology and what are the multiple use cases it offers nowadays. So I'm most excited to learn more about it from you. To start with the basics, like could you share about what is AIoT and how it differs from IoT?
So AI, OT as two main components. One is AI and IoT, as it says.
Right.
Um, IoT is mostly the communication between devices, and AI adds one more intelligence or layer of intelligence on top of it. So that becomes AIoT. Whenever devices are talking with each other or they are sending data back to the server, sometimes we need to make them certain decisions on the fly and do some actions.
Right.
So when we analyze the data in real time and um, act accordingly, that combining everything becomes AIoT.
Correct. Right. So all the AI technology like machine learning and computer visions and all of that would be integrated into it, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So it offers multiple use cases and it has multiple applications for multiple industries, including healthcare, smart cities, inventory management, and a lot more. So could you share what actual applications are?
Yeah, there are a lot of them, and things are still emerging.
Right.
So we can take a few examples. In smart homes, we can have some predictions about when the device will be used, what kind of usage will be during the certain time of day. We can also use that for energy, like savings, and analyze the past data of the energy consumption. If there are any leakage, we can use it for real time stop of the leakage and all. So in
Hmm.
smart homes, I think we are seeing a lot of use
Right.
using the IoT. If we combine the computer vision, we can also utilize like theft prevention within the smart home, like when we can have some kind of signals and some making calls and doing some actions on that. The biggest area I will see, probably it will
Hmm.
be another biggest area will be healthcare. So in
Right.
healthcare, again, we are scratching the surface, but sensors as an IoT device, they will collect the data from patients and the people who needs the help. They can analyze it on the fly and make some decisions. In healthcare, it has been utilized with wearable technology and even making some decisions while operating in prescription management everywhere that is being used. In healthcare, one very good example is like medicine management. So in diabetes care, the people are using attached the device
Hmm.
um, that can analyze the sugar level and inject the medicine or insulin within
Hmm.
the body of the patient.
Right.
So no manual intervention is required,
Right.
and it becomes like kind of autonomous. So
Right.
that's one of the area. Another area, I mean, we are seeing is industrial automation, where
Hmm.
we can just biggest uses like predictive maintenance. We
Hmm.
with the help of AI and historical data about the machines, we can also determine that if there is a wear and tear or something is going to break, we can just stop it, and that is a very huge cost saving factor in that part. There are a couple of other like energy management, retail, and customer experience. So this is just beginning, but in next few years, I think it will be widely used. And all the robots or autonomous car and all of them, those are example of AIoT. Without that, that cannot work.
Right, right. All right. Yeah. So voice assistant like Alexa or smart beds or something, everything will be a part of it. And one or the another level, it is helping us to improvise the system and helping us to build a better world around us, right? So it is
Yes,
also offering multiple benefits to us, like reducing the cost of the operations, improving the operations efficiency, and helping us to manage the risk and lot many other things. So benefits are definitely there, and all these applications itself saying us the benefits of it. So do you see any potential challenges of it in terms of implementing or in terms of the user perspective or anything?
I feel like biggest challenge is how the data is being managed. Um,
Right,
and there are privacy issues. So IoT itself is a sensitive matter because it deals with things. And then sometimes, those machines and everything are operating where the life is dependent on some users. So we have data privacy and security issues. There are also issues of interoperability, like when one device is trying to make some decisions, another device doesn't want to comply. So with AIoT, there has to be good rules who will take the precedence, and when AI is taking their own reign, then there are potential risk over there. Then whenever AI is taking over from human operations, then we have some ethical concerns. So there is also a big challenge in there, and the biggest is like we need the processing power and the reliable connections and everything. So infrastructure needs to be there. For
correct.
that, larger investment has to be made in the area of automating the IoT devices.
Correct, correct. Yeah, so but given all this, it will definitely help us for the betterment of the society itself, and I'm highly looking forward to it. So I was
Definitely.
just reading about it, and lot many robots are coming up that is AI and IoT driven. There is one robot who is serving the tea to the corporates, and lot many other example. If I talk about like factories, there are dynamic robots are there or self-driven cars are there. So could you share the real-time examples that we are seeing currently?
So there is a Boston Dynamics. They come up with a robot called Spot that
Right,
learns a lot from the real world environment. It is being used in the industrial applications as well. That is kind of very much using IoT. Tesla, the self driving car, are another huge, another widely used AIoT into the practice, and
right,
they are using advanced computer vision and lot of like hundreds of internal devices interconnected and intercommunicate. So I mean, these are just few applications. There are hundreds of them. We can just go on and on.
right. All right. Yeah. So how the software development works for this? Like any dashboards integrated with the AI and IoT systems are developed, or how it works basically?
So one thing is that if we really want to make um, the IoT as a AIoT, then we don't need any dashboards. It's kind of
Right,
ironic, but we want devices to make their own decisions and their progress, and they just kind of drive the system.
right,
But software is a key part of it because devices are IoT. So IoT means devices, and they need
right,
connectivity. And AI is whole software. It takes the data that does the analytics, specifically like learning of previous patterns, and it makes the decisions. So without software, IoT cannot work at all. And
right.
so there is a one of this is one of the big, I would say, weakness of current IoT industry, that they are not seeing the importance of software in this time, and eventually they will realize. And if you see about Tesla, they are ahead of a lot of other car makers only because they see, or they are exploiting the software capability with in conjunction with the hardwares.
Yeah, it is actually fascinating. Yeah. So what next you are expecting into this AIoT domain or what the world can look forward to?
So right now, all of the AI part of IoT is dependent on cloud and collected data and analytics that is being done off premises. So they would upload the data and then they see the reference and give the decisions back. The one of the thing I feel like the progress will be made in the area of edge computing, where computing will be more powerful with less energy required to process the data locally, and
True.
it will have the readily available the models that can be deployed right away rather than sending it to the cloud and learning from it. Whenever the edge computing will be popular, then we'll
Hmm.
also like reduce about the data privacy and connectivity, sorry, privacy and security issues, because there is a less probability of being physically tampering.
Right, it's wonderful. Yeah. So, yeah, moving forward to the conclusion part, any keynote that you would like our audience to have about the AIoT or about this domain?
Yeah, one of the thing I think I'm just emphasizing to people, if you are in the anything related to IoT, or if you are developing or producing devices, or you are a startup, then you need to consider the software part of it in condition for any AI to work with your devices. So I would just say that start with the software and the design of the software while designing the hardware itself, not just put emphasis on the hardware only.
Right, right, correct. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely, it's a very good insights that you have shared. And if the audience would also like to connect with you to get more insights out of it, I'm hereby sharing some contact details of them below in the description so that they can get in touch with you. Yeah.
Sure thing.
Thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Deepika.
Thank you.